What is up, everybody? Today we are trying to beat the wind. All right, we had a big game plan to go saltwater fishing today, but didn't really work out with the weather. Right now it's blowing about 25 miles per hour from the northeast, so saltwater fishing is probably out of the question right now, today at least. The other thing is we've gotten about 5 inches of rain in 5 days, so that's the other reason why I kind of went away from the saltwater. So today what we're going to be doing is walking through some salt marsh creeks and seeing what's biting. I'm super excited. Here's what I'm going to be using today. Alright, so for today's video we're going to be using something we've used on the channel before. It's a EuroTackle Gamma Scud. Gold is the color we're going to be using. We're going to be using that on a if I can get it untangled, 1/16 ounce VMC Moon Eye jig. And all we're going to do, I put the one that I used last week back in here. We're going to just reuse it since it was still in good shape. All we're going to do is take this now, real quick while I got it out. The reason why I like them is they look so similar to a grass shrimp, and I know that the fish in this creek feed on grass shrimp, so this should be a winning combo right here. All I'm doing is feeding it all the way through, spinning it, running up the hook, just like that, man. And we're just gonna pitch that out and jig it by using a float like this. We'll be able to suspend it off the bottom, and let's see what's out there. All right, we're gonna take the first cast of the day. Fortunately, I got the wind to the side of me, so any cast I make should be going, you know, where I need it to go. You know, it's bad enough that it's northeast wind right now at 25 miles per hour, but the fact that you know, we found a spot that we can fish where the wind's going to be at our back, it makes it a lot more attainable to, you know, fish. Just had a little bit of a hit, but I think it dropped it. And getting a little, oh, fish on baby, let's go. First fish of the day, catfish. All right, man, first fish of the day is a catfish, little baby cat. All right, no skunk today. Oh shoot, just dropped him in this high thing of reeds. He's probably gonna sting me with his barbel. There we go. But yeah, all right, man, nice little cat. We're gonna get him back in. Got a lot of reeds right here. I'm gonna break a few down just so it gives you a little bit of a clear view, but trying to get away from all this wind that we have today. We got a northeast breeze all day in the 20s to, I believe it's 25 right now. So fortunately I found a spot tucked away from most of the wind. I was trying to avoid, you know, going somewhere that's out in the open. Now there are some trees behind me that are kind of blocking most of the wind, so it is kind of attainable to fish here. Oh, we got a fish on, baby. Look at that. Look how quick that was. Let's go. We got a white perch. Whoa. On the Gamma Scud, man. Look at that. That's what they usually eat, man, this time of year is grass shrimp. So this is like perfect bait to use. All right, we're gonna get this little guy back in the water. All right, one fish, one perch, one catfish. At the top, trying to make these casts against the wind or to the side of the wind so that, you know, we can get it in the little spot ahead of me. But so far, 2 different species, 2 casts, can't beat that. I mean, today I was planning on going and fishing saltwater, but we've literally gotten 5 inches of rain in the last 5 days. So when I went down to the beach, the water is all churned up. You know, it's really dark for what it normally is, but that's usually typical when you get a ton of rain. In fact, where I'm at is considered saltwater, but it is very dark water, man. Oh, that quick, man. I was just going to reel it back in, and look at that. Another perch. I literally was about to reel it back in and cast it back out. I thought I was too close. Nothing like catching little whites, man, on soft plastics. Now, I would say white perch is probably the one species that I target more than anything, and I fish them all year long. Right now it's, you know, the beginning of September, and this time of year is like what I would say one of the harder times to actually find them, because they're in that transition phase. Because, you know, white perch are a semi-andronymous fish, meaning that they only migrate up and down the river, meaning they're not like, for instance, I'll use an example of like a flounder. A summer flounder migrates east-west, you know, from far out in the ocean, like all the way into the back bays and estuaries, where, you know, you kind of have an idea like certain times of the year when they're going to be where they are. Getting a hit, but doesn't want to commit. Come on. Got him. Let's go. Got him. Whoa. Ooh, this is a big one. Whoa, son. I don't know. Damn, this thing's running. My guess has got to be a striper. Little striper or a bigger perch. Oh man, he is just running me. What do we got? What do we got? Nope. He didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. Got close to the sod. Oh man, what is it? Is that a big cat? Oh son, look at that catfish. Whoa. Oh my god, dude, look at this catfish. Look at this freaking cat that swallowed that. Oh my god. Look at this cat. He ate that little gamma scud. Look at that. Crazy. Oh man. He wasn't getting away, man. That's the one good thing about these VMC jigs, is that little barb, man, is, I can't even get the hook out right now. I apologize, guys. There we go. Dude, look at this freaking catfish, man. It's a hefty little boy, man, on a light tackle. I did actually bring a ruler. I'm curious. You get people online saying, oh man, I don't know how big that fish was, but let's see. About 17.5 inches. That's a pretty big catfish for a little creek like this, man. But all right, we're gonna get this bad boy back in the water. He gave us a great fight, and off he goes, man. See, that's the best thing about, you know, fishing little saltwater creeks like this. You never know what you're gonna catch, you know. But let's get our bait back in the water, see if we can top that. All right, so one of the big things I've learned over time, and it took me a little bit of time to do, is not to fight the conditions. Like all week, I had this game plan while I was at work that, you know, when the weekend rolled around, we'd target either tog, kingfish, or stripers, do some type of saltwater fishing. But when I looked at the weather today, and I kind of was eyeing it up all week, it didn't have a great forecast, and I could have fought that and tried to, you know, fight against the conditions, and probably wouldn't have done very well. Best thing I've learned in a long time is to, you know, fish to the conditions you have. You know what I mean? If it's not ideal conditions for what you're targeting, don't waste your time. I'm not saying you should never go fishing whenever there's no wind or any of that stuff, but the game plan where I was going to be fishing and the direction of the wind would have made it nearly impossible to, you know, target the species that I'd like. So you go to the next best option. I look at the wind map and I can see, you know, which direction it's coming from, and figure out, you know, where are some spots that I could get away from the wind. And even where I'm at right now isn't completely tucked away from wind. I mean, you can see the reeds blowing next to me, but it's the wind in this spot is not affecting the fishing, if you get what I'm saying. Because where I'm actually casting is like a little bit of an eddy, and you know, it's off of the original current that's coming through this creek. So it's kind of a perfect spot for fish because they could just lay low and they don't have to work very hard to, you know, stay in one spot. All right, we're gonna try and get one a little further out. Trying not to catch the reeds in front of me, but I know it's probably hard to see, but right now I got my bobber now in the current, slowly moving upstream, I guess you would say. I'm just gonna slowly retrieve it to me. Hopefully something sees it. Yeah, I couldn't imagine right now. I had a all game plan to go, you know, surf fishing, but with northeast wind like this off the beach, it would have been an absolute nightmare today. Especially the water. I know New Jersey's not known for having, you know, clear water, but you know, if you get a few good days where there's not much wind, you know, the ocean, surf fishing, actually the water's not that bad. But when you get days like this with northeast wind, you know, and a ton of rain the previous few days, you know, it looks like you're fishing in sweet water. So we weren't gonna fight that. I'm hoping earlier in the week, this week, there we go, fish on, got him. Hoping earlier in this week we'll be able to get out, get a little bit of salt water in. Oh, another catfish. Now, this guy's no, you know, monster like the last one, but still fun to have action. Man. All right, off he goes. All right, so what we're just gonna do is just kind of slowly work this jig. Oop, something's messing with it. It was just there a second ago. Got him, baby. Oh, son. Look at this. Oh, another cat daddy, baby. Son, look at that guy. All right, we went small, little, I'm sorry, small, big, small, medium on the Gamma Scud, man. Look at that. That's a good sign, man. There's a lot of life in this creek. All right, so the last few fish have been catfish, which is kind of weird. Went from, you know, initially a catfish and then a handful of perch, big catfish, and then it's been all catfish since. So I don't know, I'm gonna twitch it a little bit harder. Maybe I was kind of letting it sit a little too much. I dropped him. Got him, baby. Let's go. Oh, son, he's stuck in the reed. Oh, there we go. There's a perch. Just as I say that. Oh man, this one inhaled. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy, you cannot take that with you. The Gamma Scud. Look at that. No giant, but man, right species, wrong size, right? All right, so one of the brilliant things about this rig is that you can literally, you know, adjust it to the depth. I just slid my line down just a tad bit because I think I was going a little too high up in the water column. Now I'm going a little bit lower. See if we could get something. Ooh. Fish on, got him. Let's go. Not sure what it is. Catfish, another cat. Well, no shortage of catfish today, man. Like I said earlier, I'm happy catching fish. You know, can't beat that. What are you gonna say to the YouTube? He's camera shy. All right, let's get the bait back out there, back in the honey hole. Just sit and wait now. Another thing that went into the, you know, process. Oh, look at that, something's pulling at it. That went into the process of picking this spot was salinity level. When we get as much rain as we did, it definitely affects the saltwater fishing. Something is messing with it. And you know, when you get that much rain, it does mess up saltwater fishing where I am. So that was another reason why I came where I was, or where I am right now, because, you know, that much rain doesn't drastically affect freshwater fishing like it does saltwater fishing. So, you know, that's kind of one of those. Got him on the, whoa, he just came up on the surface. Now that's neat. He literally got it as I was trying to retrieve it. Ooh, white perch. Man, he's got some weird thing under its gill plate. I don't know what that is, but got him on the Gamma Scud again. Kind of hoping there's a big perch in this spot, but hopefully as the day goes on, our luck will, you know, change. Now, I was gonna say, one of the beautiful things about this type of fishing is there's so much saltwater marsh in South Jersey. So a day like this, I have no problem not seeing anyone, because, you know, I put on my boots and walked a little distance, you know, off the road from a saltwater marsh spot, and you really can't beat that, because, you know, I'm personally one of those guys who doesn't like fishing shoulder to shoulder with people, and, you know, this type of fishing is perfect for that, because, you know, just me and the reeds right now. But get it back out, jig. Oh, fish on, baby. Got him on the jig, man. I don't know what it looks like. Catfish, another cat. I think I might have caught more catfish today than I have perch. Yeah, I mean, that Gamma Scud's on its like last leg right now, man. It is just beat up. I'm gonna see if I could re-hook it and maybe get one more cast out of it. But that's not bad, honestly, considering, you know, the number of fish I've been getting today on it, and plus the other half dozen I got last week. So, well, let's get her back out there. The line always gets wrapped around front of the rod. There we go. All right, let's get her back out there, see if anything else is sitting there. Now, another beautiful thing about white perch is, now I'm not meat hunting today, and if I was, I'd probably go hungry, other than that big cat we had. But oh, look at that. As I'm trying to talk to you, I'm getting a hit. Fish on. The nice thing about perch is they have a ton of table fare. I mean, they are a good eating fish. You know, now something this size to me has no value because it's so small. Now, you could head them, gut them, and bake them whole, but in my opinion, you know, something that small should be, you know, released. You know, not released, let them, you know, let them go, let them grow. You get guys that say, oh, release them to the grease, but, you know, I don't think he would feed many people. Whoa, the big turtle right by my bait. Fish on, got him. Let's go. Let's go. Just as that turtle surfaced, something grabbed this. Oh man, he's gonna run me right in the reeds. Another cat. Damn, son, look at that catfish. Woo! Look at that cat daddy. Saying hey to all the YouTube subscribers. Nice, man. Added to the total. All right, our half hour is running very low. This is probably gonna be my last cast of the day. Hoping we could end the day on a strong note. All right, so something is pulling at it. See if you can see the float right there. Something just pulled it but dropped it. So I'm gonna let it go. Oh, something is pulling at it. Kind of twitch it, trying to incite a bite out of it. Trying to end the day with a fish. Got him. Let's go. Oh my Lord. We're ending the day with the smallest fish of the day. Whew, that is a baby, man. Look at that little white perch. But hey, it is a fish, man. Can't beat that. They are such a beautiful looking fish when you look at them. Now that size fish honestly would be great striper bait, but we're not gonna, you know, kill them because... Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, drop a comment down below. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, click subscribe down below. Join the page. I look forward to, you know, hearing your guys' comments. See you guys soon.